Hello, hello! Welcome back to N25 Story Summaries. I've thought about what to say in the intro of this video for a while now, and I think I've landed on a terribly outdated joke that only I find funny, so today's event is Kanade's fourth focus, The Way I Played That Day, and the song is Passion at 25. Or as I like to call it, Peak at 25, because this song is so underrated. There's my joke. Hilarious, I know, thank you. I really do love Passion at 25 though, it's one of my favorites. I know I've been saying that a lot recently, but I just really love Nightcore's more recent stuff, okay? Anyway, the event ran on the JP server from December 20th through the 29th, 2023. I've already mentioned the commissioned song, so let's get right into the story. During Mafudad's weekly visit to the Yoisaki household, he brings over a few cakes from a shop near the station, making sure to pick the ones Mafu likes. She eyes them with a pained expression, and Mafudad encourages his daughter to tell him how she really feels. Mafu admits to not actually liking the cakes, and that she hasn't been able to taste anything for a few years now. Even though this is a pretty depressing conversation, Kanade looks on with a smile, happy that Mafu is finally opening up to her father a bit more. Mafudad is very understanding as well, listening to Mafu and ensuring her comfortability. After Mafudad leaves, Kanade receives a call from her grandmother. It's all very normal grandma stuff, checking in on Kanade and asking for various updates, even down to the part where she prods Kanade about her future. This type of conversation is more common in Enna or Mafu's POVs, so we don't really know what Kanade's plan for the future is. And to be honest, neither does she. I was surprised to see that she didn't immediately talk about music. Kanade just deflects and her grandmother hangs up soon after. The ever-perceptive duo of Musique and Enna immediately figures out that something's on Kanade's mind that night on Nightcord. The three of them talk. Mafu had gone off to the bathroom by then, and while Kanade says that she wants to keep composing the future, Musique realizes that Kanade feels obligated to compose rather than feeling expressly motivated or driven to make music. I mean, that drive is definitely there, it's just more out of obligation instead of genuine want. Kanade doesn't really know or care about the difference between the two. But, since Enna isn't really in a position to be pushing Kanade on the topic, she's uncertain of her own future after all, the two of them tell Kanade to take her time. Nothing has to be decided right now anyway. The ever-present weight of the future. Felt. I'm with you, Kana Enna, we're in these trenches together. The hours pass and the members of Nightcord log off and head to bed one by one, leaving Kanade alone with her thoughts. She's been guided by her purpose of composing songs that save people for so long that she doesn't know what she truly wants. It was fun, once, composing, back when she made music because she loved the music her dad made. Feeling lost, Kanade heads over to the Sekai to take a break. She's met with Rin and Kaito, the latter standing off to the side and scowling as per usual. He's only here because he realized that he doesn't know why Kanade wants to compose the song that will save Mafu. Bro really doesn't care about anything unless it's about Mafu, SMH. Rin asks about what's been bothering Kanade and she explains everything, from the phone call to her own doubts. The question that's been brought to the forefront of Kanade's mind: what does music truly mean to her? Of course, her origins in making music trace back to her father, and while she's on the subject, Kanade drifts off to the past, to around 10 years ago. A young Kanade watches her father make music and asks for him to teach her. He says yes, but he tells Kanade that she has to be a little bit older before that can happen. In the days that follow, Kanade and her mother plan a surprise birthday party for her father. They decide to bake a cake together, and Kanade also wants to give her father a gift. This, she decides, will be her very first song, so she digs out her father's old keyboard and watches him work from the distance to absorb and imitate the kinds of songs that he makes. Kanade asks her mom for lyric inspiration, disguises words to put in a letter to her father, and on the day of her father's actual birthday, she performs the song at their dinner table. Both of Kanade's parents are shocked and surprised at how good the song turned out to be. They sweep little Kanade up into a hug and tell her how much they love the song and how proud of her they are. Hold on, I'm gonna need a minute. This is so wholesome. Through this story, Kanade realizes that music is such a big part of her life because of her parents. Music was the thing that tied them all together, the thing that brought her joy. But it's also the thing that sent her father to the hospital. She's the one who sent her father to the hospital. Though she had been smiling genuinely while recalling these fond memories, Kanade's smile turns sad as she tells Rin that she has to keep composing. Rin tries to get her to stay, but it doesn't work, and Kanade leaves anyway. Kaito peeks his nosy ass from around the corner and thinks to himself that Kanade's reason for composing is likely striking a chord within Mafuyu. Can't go 30 seconds without mentioning Mafuyu, I swear to God. A few minutes into Kanade's return from the Sekai, Enna comes back from her break and decides to keep working alongside Kanade. They work in silence for a bit before Enna asks for Kanade's opinion on a drawing, and Kanade is too lost in her own head to answer properly. The two talk about Kanade's future again, and Kanade says with certainty that she wants to keep composing after she graduates. It's what she has to do. Enna slams on the brakes right then and there, because isn't that exactly what she and Musique told Kanade not to decide? That her future shouldn't be about what she feels obligated to do? Of course, Kanade just spouts the same old reason for her continued efforts, mainly her father. Kanade's happiness and the obligation that she feels are two completely separate issues, and Enna isn't happy with how closely they seem to exist in Kanade's mind. Kanade always does whatever she can for others, and hardly ever puts herself first. She deserves to be happy too. And that's just what her mother said all those years ago. It doesn't matter what Kanade chooses to pursue, as long as it makes her happy. Kanade starts to disagree, but Kaito finally makes his appearance on Kanade's monitor. He's upset that Kanade keeps repressing her feelings. He correctly observes that Kanade feels as though she's not allowed to feel happy, though she constantly reminds Mafuyu to cherish her emotions. There's no way she'll be able to save Mafuyu if she doesn't take her own advice. This seems to get through to Kanade a little, which I figured it would. Enna has a heartfelt speech about how much Kanade and her songs have helped her through the years, and especially now, but most of it goes over Kanade's head. I mean, I'm sure she heard it. She's just so in her head about her dad, she probably didn't absorb any of it. Kaito leaves as soon as he said his piece, and Kanade's mental walls seem to crumble a little, asking herself if it's really okay. Yes, of course it's okay to feel happy. It's not your fault your dad is in the hospital. Good lord! Get these girls some therapists. Oh my goodness. A few days go by and the next demo is ready for the first listen through. But before that, Kanade shares a different song with Rin, Miku, and Kaito, one that she composed based on her memories of composing her very first song. As they listen, the Vocaloids comment that the song is very unlike Kanade's usual style, but not in a bad way. It's very uplifting and happy. Kanade says that she doesn't intend to upload the song, she just wanted to make it and show it to the Vocaloids. Rin asks her to show it to the members of Night Court anyway, and see if they want to take it all away in terms of production, because it would be a shame if no one else got to hear it. Like clockwork, the others arrive, and Kanade starts to play the song. The sun hangs low in the windows of the hospital as Kanade sits beside her father's bed, telling him about her day even though he's asleep. She recounts the memory that's driven her all this time, hoping that one day she'll be able to affect people with her music the way her father used to. There's someone in her life that really needs her songs now. Kanade wants to do everything she can to save her. If she can do that, maybe her father will remember who she is. Then he'll pat her head and praise her for not giving up despite it all. It's selfish, but just this once, it'll be okay for Kanade to make this wish. What if I cried? What if I cried, Kanade Yoisaki? What then? The last scene hit me so hard. Good lord, this is not okay, friends. I can't do this. Ugh, Kanade, you deserve the world. Take all of her pain and give it to Mafuyu's mother. I was honestly getting a little bored with this event towards the middle, but that ending scene made it so worth it. And, would you look at that? Mafuyu is an essential character in this event. Wahoo! Finally, a break from the Mafu Fest. Kanade angst just hits different. Also, this set is so pretty. And the song. Have I mentioned the song? Have I convinced you to go listen to it yet? Peek at 25, guys, please, it's so good. Okay, that's enough. There's only a few more events left until we'll be caught up with Night Court, so I hope to see you in the next event as we inch ever closer. Beside Unchanging Warmth is next on the list, a Musique mix focus. I'll see you then.